one's over to you, John. We're going to hear this, our last one. We hear from TR Movie and Game. Bigger misfire. M. Night Shyamalan's Last Airbender versus Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon.
Oh.
Good thing he didn't say Lady in the Water, because
so here's the funny thing about it. Both of these guys have made things I love.
Yeah.
A lot of things that I love. Both of them have made a lot of things that I love. Now, I think it's interesting the way you word the question, the biggest misfire.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily the worst movie, but the biggest misfire. Because I think Rebel Moon is the worst movie. I don't think I've ever said the phrase, this movie is worse than The Last Airbender. Rebel Moon is worse than The Last Airbender. It is. I mean, all due respect to Zack, who's made so many films, particularly my all-time favorite Superman movie, Man of Steel, and I'm forever in his debt for it. But Rebel Moon is the worst movie. But I'm going to say that The Last Airbender was the biggest misfire, because you had so many people dying to see The Last Airbender brought to life and brought to live action. And there was so much riding on it and so much hopes. Whereas with Rebel Moon, you had the Snyder bros that were looking forward to it. You and I were looking forward to it. Like, we're Snyder fans. We were looking forward to it, but it was a totally new thing. And if it crashed and burned, oh well, it crashed and burned. But for The Last Airbender, if it crashed and burned, you were crushing the souls of millions of Airbender fans. So I'm going to say, well, I think Airbender was the better movie by a smidge. I think for a lot of other reasons, it was the biggest misfire. Anyway, Rob, what do you think?
You know what? This is going to seem crazy to say, but like you, I agree with you. I think Rebel Moon, even though it began as a Star Wars pitch or whatever, I thought it was god-awful. But there was enough in it. It was Zack Snyder's vision. He wrote it, he shot it, directed it. It was at least original. How you F up Last Airbender? You already had it laid out for you. Like, here it is. Like, you've got, if you had a question, you could always go back to the original. And after M. Night Shyamalan talked about watching it with his kids and getting all excited about it, and he was really a big fan of it, I think The Last Airbender is worse, because it shouldn't have been. Whereas Rebel Moon, hey, it might have been terrible, but at least it was a big original swing. You know, and there's 2 different versions of it. Actually, there's four Rebel Moon movies.
Yeah, don't even get me started.
But yeah, so I'm going to go with Last Airbender.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.